welcome back to Icarus. We got episode 13 today. Should be a fun one. I did a buttload of prep for this episode. Um, Being that I just got back, I don't have as much baseball going on these next couple days, so I was like, you know what? Let's get some of this stuff prepped out, and maybe we can get in there a little bit further. So you can see I got a little bit started, and I kind of just did. I don't want to call it the boring part, but I basically just made the structure over there. So today, what I want to do is the goal is all about electricity. I I hope I have enough stuff to get us maybe a couple solar panels. I want to go and I mean, we could probably just do this, get this unlocked right now. So we're going to need the electricity tool. Actually, you know what? Let's talk first. So the goal is electricity. I want to get a solar farm set up. That's what that structure is. I have, you can kind of see it. I have a box right there. And sorry, let me get these going. There's bears everywhere, so I don't want to. So there's a little box right there, and I think I planned out enough. I even put like the post down from when I like. I'll explain it, but I got a box with all the materials that I think I counted out right, so we should be able to get our walkway over there. And then I want to get the solar panels up. I want to get a battery pack or two set up in the house, and then hopefully an electric drill or two. That would be ideal. So, again, today all about the electricity. Now, and before we get over there, I still have my little outposty thing over there, but I did come. Now, ignore this because it's basically I just brought all the outpost crap over here. And I can't put it upstairs because it's not considered a shelter yet, which is why we really need to get going on this electricity and all this other stuff so that I can start getting like concrete easier, so I can actually have a full roof. But I basically just brought all the crap over here. Now, this part right here, I actually did bring this stuff over and set it up the way I'm going to want to because I hated going back and forth, and it took me so long. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to set this part up, and I'm going to show it right away on camera, because obviously I do try to do everything that I think won't be boring on camera, and we will set up like the kitchen and the butcher area, and then I got a storage area idea here, and then kind of like our main crafting area. That'll be like the first floor. But down here with the forge and the furnaces and all that, I had to get it over here because I had just so much going on. So that's kind of the setup I'm thinking. And then I really like this. So what I did for these is right. It's two of these cabinets because these things hold a lot, right? And I have that thing that lets me add a couple slots or whatever the heck it is. But these things hold quite a bit, and I like the wood look. So what I did was I put two of them sideways, and then I put a sign on the middle of them, which it let me do. And there's a little crack there, right? So it's not like perfectly centered, but it's, I think it's pretty good. But yeah, so I just put a sign on there, and then when you interact with the sign, you can put the text and the color of the text on there. So I think that's pretty cool. And then I just alphabetized them in order of basically crap I can mine. And then I got oxide and stone over here. Yeah, so like, for example, I did go out and I think I cleared like 3 mines, and I went home and got the rest of our stuff. But like, I have a full chest of iron, and then I have, the second one started, right? So I feel like 2 is good for hopefully how much stuff we're going to have. I did go over and grab, like I said, I grabbed what we had made and all that. So this will be kind of our finished products. We got to send off some exotics. There's so much to do. Let's see. One thing I should have done, that I didn't even think about, was go get stone, but that's all right. I'll go get some if we need some. Okay, so that being said, bear. We still got our buffalo still hanging out over there. I'm thinking next episode I'm gonna put up the barn, which I'm thinking will probably be like right there, because I want the solar farm. I think, or not solar farm. I want the regular greenhouse over there. I think is what I'm going for. So yeah, I think this area over there up for a barn will be good. I only have the buffalo now. So I went, like when I was saying, I went back, I grabbed everything, we Oregon trailed it over to here, and everything was just getting stuck constantly. So my next thing, I will say, if you remember last episode when I started it off, I mentioned the hotbar fix. I haven't had it lock up on me once, which is awesome. That was like a thing where basically every 2 hours you were looking at restarting the game 3 to 4 hours if you were playing on console because your hotbar would lock up. So they fixed that. So now I think the next big thing, and I don't know how it is on, oh, dang it. I don't know how it is on PC, but if the animals like on console, they get through everything. We're gonna try our barn with foundations instead of flooring. Maybe that'll help, but the animal pathing is also horrendous. So that's why, like, when I was getting through here, like, they were getting stuck here, and it was taking forever. And I did a mission with the wolves, and I kind of just, like, went ahead of them, and they, like, teleported to me. So what happened was I had about one there, and I had two stuck in, like, here. And I got up to about here, and I looked on the map, and they were still there, and I'm like, all right, maybe if I run through here a little bit, they'll catch up, or they'll teleport to me. No. So when I got to about here, all of a sudden when I popped up the map, they were all gone. And I went back through there. I tried finding them. I couldn't find them anywhere. The horses, luckily, I was kind of planning on something bad happening. So on the horses, the only thing I had on them was stone and sulfur, I think. So it wasn't the end of the world, but I did lose 2 wolves and 2 horses that were both all high levels. So I'm gonna have to put up a new barn and get new animals. We still got Trace. We still got Buffalo Trace, but so that would be my next thing. Like, the animal husbandry is cool, but it needs. I would like it to be a little bit more polished. Oh, I can't wait till we get electricity so we can put lights in here. All right, so while this storm's going through, let's get started, shall we? So here's what we're gonna need. This, and as you can tell, level 52. I just went and I went to, like, so many mines. We got 400 aluminum, a buttload of coal, a buttload of copper, even though I know we're going to need more because of that wiring. We got some good gold, and like I showed the iron already. Platinum, we got almost 500. Silica, I got a bunch of. Sulfur, I got a good chunk of, and then titanium. So I know it's not enough, but I'm hoping it's enough to get at least our electricity going. So that's kind of the hope there. All right. Oh, man. I feel like we should go one thing at a time or I'm going to get just overwhelmed with all the crap I need to do. So we've got this. I did bring this over. And we're going to need gold wire and copper wire right off the rip. So let's get a stack of each of those going. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Well, I guess we'll have copper in there. So we should have a buttload of fuel in there. So let's get... I'm just going to grab a bunch of these. I know we're going to need so much copper wire. I don't have any gold made. So let's get that going. And we're just going to turn all of that into wire. That should give us a decent start on the wire. We are making the electricity tool, and then we're going to make battery packs. So I'm just kind of looking ahead. We are going to need titanium plates, and I know we're going to need composites. Now, I tried to look ahead best I could to see where all the stuff is I was going to want. That's in here. So, what's this I'll take? Alright, stuff that we should have. Oh, this is going to be expensive. I can already tell we're going to go through all of our stuff. Man, sounds like it's storming out there. Yeah, luckily the inside. So the problem with, like, trying to put stuff upstairs while that's all cooking is I need to get these... I really hope the cement works, or I'm going to have to think of something, because I don't have storm exposure in here in every place, but some places do. And maybe I know I need doors and all that yet, too. I mean, it probably took me like 6 hours to prep for this episode, so I will get there, I promise. For right now, we're working on getting some of this electricity up. I think this will be huge. Let me grab some of those. And let's get some gold wiring going. Alright, max that out. I'm gonna need a bunch of steel for something. I forgot what though. Should we get a load of steel going? Let's get Actually, let me take from this one. Actually, I might do a lot, too. Let's get a bunch of steel. We got... I know I was going to need a bunch of steel, so iron, I wouldn't say it made a priority, but I made sure I got a bunch of iron. And the caves I went in had a bunch of it in there, so... This will get us 80 steel. That's pretty solid. 6 minutes? Holy crap. Alright. Can we make our tool yet? What else do we need? Is that carbon fiber? Okay. And again, this is just kind of randomly crap thrown everywhere. I want to say I brought some carbon fiber over. Ooh, hold on. Let me take that out of there. We're gonna need that, and that, and that. Give me those. So while we're in here, we can put some of this stuff back in here. Man, I could have swore I had some carbon fiber somewhere. Maybe not. Ooh. So I didn't do much with the storage upstairs yet, but I did put a couple of bins in. This will be like our, just basically this room's going to be storage. Ah, there we go. I was going to say, I thought I had some. How's our armor looking? Let's look at that real quick. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is going to be like a big storage room. So I think that'll be pretty cool. What are you? Now there's a bear meandering around somewhere over here. This is basically like all the woods and stuff. So with the solar, and again, we'll go over to the solar farm where I had kind of planned it out. I cut down a lot of trees because I feel like shade isn't going to produce power. So let's put you down there, and that actually might be as much as I need. Oh, buddy. All right. Okay, so we've got our electricity tool. One thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Otherwise, I'll get confused. All right, so electricity tool, check. We're going to want one of those. That'll kind of like show us the rates and all that crap. And then you kind of like hook everything up through this. And I'm planning on putting these, I think, in the crafting room. So we're not going to do the generator. A furnace. Arc furnace smelts. Ooh. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right, we got the composite paste already. We're gonna want these. How much does this take? Titanium, aluminum. Okay. I feel like I should start making more aluminum right now. I know I'm gonna need more. Okay, and then a lot of this is like lighting and stuff. That's secondary. First, we want to make sure we get a solar panel or two up and the batteries. So let's work on that first. The other thing I want to look at is... where are they? These. So I know we have a couple. But I do want one of these up at every... So I just don't want to write down, and I don't want to be guessing like where our drills are. And I'm planning on doing it to where... So, and you'll see, and I feel like it's still the same way as what it used to be. But like basically the electrical tool, it kind of almost like creates like sockets is the way I think of it. So I got a plan for it. We'll get there. So let's start with... I guess let's start with solar panels. Actually, we should probably go to sleep. Composites, electron. Oh yeah, I need to make stuff. I might need to make another mortar and pestle. Where is that? I don't even remember. Is it tier 1? Well, either way, I think I make it in here, right? Yeah. 4 silica, 12 stone. Yeah, I feel like we should probably get another one of those going. It's looking like I'm going to need to make a lot of stuff here. Whenever it makes that noise... Oh, that's right. Whenever it makes that noise, I feel like there's like a bomb coming in. I don't know if you've ever had like... Well, probably not for most of you, but... yeah, you stay there. If you've ever had like real artillery like fly over your head, it sounds really cool. It's almost like you can hear it twisting through the air. Is how I explain. I guess I don't know how else to explain it. Almost like, well, not really when fireworks are going up in the air, but it's got a very distinct sound. And to me, it's like, right, it's almost like you can hear it rotating through the air. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but oh, because of that sound in the game. Yeah, let me grab some stone here. We gotta get at least another mortar and pestle up, maybe even two, because holy cow. Then we'll go to sleep. Oh, once we get some stuff going here. All right, and that. Maybe what I might do is unlock everything, and then, well, I guess we did unlock stuff. Maybe I'll kind of like get these going. Can we put like a second one here? Yeah, no, it's kind of like close. Like right here looks like a good spot for a mortar and pestle, right? It's like it's made for it. And then I'll put another one here, maybe. Nope. Okay, it doesn't like that spot. Like it's right there though. It's fine. I can put it on top of the thing. Nah. Let's grab it. Let's put another one right there. Okay, let's get some sleep. Put some stone away. Put our silica away. What we can do is we'll get a bunch of stuff cooking, and then we'll go put up our little walkway to our electrical area. Oh, I did put up the fireplace, looking nice, and then I did put up a bedroll up here. Right, so I can get a nice little sleep right there for now. I think we're gonna have like a lofty area. Is that what they're called? A loft? I don't know. It's gonna be like an area where I could sleep up there. And I'm probably gonna turn that to glass too. That's gonna be like a bedroom up there eventually. So much to do. So much to do. Make sure there's not 8 things gonna kill us. One time I came down here and I didn't see it. Like right over here, there was like a bear and 2 wolves. It was basically a fight for my life. Got a little crazy. All right, so now, okay. I wish it would let us put up. All right, we gotta do solar panels. So I might sneeze. Hold on. Oh god, I just barely muted that one in time. So I like these, but unless it's changed, and let me know, but I feel like these get damaged in storms. These collect crap, but we might do, and we'll probably do a little bit of everything eventually, especially these. But I think you got to put these in the river. Like it does say fluid motion on there. I'm pretty sure that's the way those worked. And then I want to say these, it's 6,000. Obviously, they don't work at night. I don't get to repair them, though, so that's kind of nice. All right, so we need carbon paste, composite paste. Is that made... Oh, wait. We got to make one of these. All right, well, this is first. Titanium plate, carbon fiber, electronics. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. Maybe let's just start with the electronics. We're going to need a lot. A lot. Carbon paste, yes. Where's the electronics? There it is. Oh, we're actually not too bad. Hold on. I got a bunch of epoxy. Let me grab... I did plan ahead on the epoxy, at least. I'm going to put some of that in there. How long is this going to take? 17. Okay. Yeah, copper and gold, man. They're going to go so fast. Copper and gold. Okay. All right, let me grab... Let me grab some more copper. Let's get some more gold in there. Already... There is a gold thing, like, right there, if we put up a drill right there, so I'm definitely not worried about gold. We actually have a lot of the good stuff. Copper and iron are 2 of the ones I haven't found yet, of course. Wait, what am I doing? Idiot. We want... Yeah, we want that in there. Trying to just split them up evenly. All right. Let's get more of these. Can I? There we go. The scrolly bits. A bunch of copper wire. Yep. Was kind of planning ahead in the copper wire. I realized earlier how fast that went. 22. Oh, that broke. Cool. That's one thing I know I think they said they're still working on is that crafting menu, but that's fine. Let's get this up. We'll see how well I counted. Ooh, actually, you know what? Don't hurt yourself. So here's what I did. I cleared out this whole area of trees. First, because I don't want anything falling on these because they're way too expensive. Second, because we need the sun, right? And I want to say these are supposed to face south. Isn't that how they do it in real life too? I'm pretty sure that's the way to do it in the game. But anyways, like this is mostly facing south, so we're just gonna face them that way. But I feel like we can put a couple up here, maybe a couple down there. I don't know. They're expensive. We'll eventually get more. So what I did was, I almost jumped off there. So I went from the house, and I wanted it to be in the middle of the house, and it's just a 5x3 up here, so nothing crazy. And I put like wood railings. I think this might actually be a wall eventually, or now-ish, but because we're gonna have the solar panels up, and then you'll see how the little electricity tool will basically create lines for us. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a wall. I'm going to connect them to the wall, and then I'm going to put a little sign over it to where it goes, just so that way I can follow it if I need to. I know it'll be marked on the map, but just for simplicity's sake. So what I did was I went to the house, and then I put up just these things. And I just put them going across, so that way I could see like where my poles needed to be. So you can see I got a couple poles in, right? Because we're going to need that. And then I counted off, you know, like, all right, I think that's going to go down a couple and then over and across. And then I counted the railings. So again, a little bit of prep. I hope the numbers are close. If I got to make a couple pieces, that's fine. Usually when I do stuff like this, it's usually off. Because it's like I see it in my head, but like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, because like those had to go higher, right? Because I like started it over there and went across, but I took a couple down because obviously it doesn't need to be as high. So we'll see. You know, we'll see if this is good or not. But the way I pictured it in my head, I think it's gonna look pretty good. Actually, let me destroy this. We don't need that anymore. That was just a little temporary box to hold my things. Okay, I want to have it go to there, and this should. Yep. Okay, so we're in line there. Now that's gonna go there, and then I think I had planned on stairs. Oh, look at that! I was worried. Ooh, nice. I might put a couple more beams there. Uh-oh. Wait, nope. I think yeah, perfect. Oh, that actually worked out pretty good. The only thing I'm thinking is I might put a couple. I might increase that beam height. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get the railings up, and then maybe we'll get a better gauge on how we want that to look. Now the electricity. My plan is to kind of like run it along the side here. I don't know how big those are though. I might have to do like some horizontal beamage right there, but we'll see. We'll see once we get there. We got railings there, and then I might run it along the house there, and then in through there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how once we get there. Okay, and then we need these. Nope, we need these. There we go. All right, looking good. Holy crap! Is that right? All right, finally. Oh man, got my nose running a little bit. All the excitement. Oh, we got to get one of those so we can fly around the map. I think they're pretty fast. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see. I might put a couple more poles there just to kind of make it look like that one, but otherwise, that turned out pretty good. Could have left those two higher, I guess. That's all right. Okay, so now we got a little walkway. So now, let's go, and I might do a cut here because I got a feeling I'm gonna have to cook some stuff up. Let's take a look-see at. Let's make some more of those. All right. So what are we in the middle of making? Nope. Definitely not tier 1 anymore. This, I think, right? Material processor. I think we need titanium plates, which we did. Go ahead. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have any titanium ingots. Maybe, actually. I might have brought some over. What are these ones? Are these aluminum? Oh, that's platinum. That's steel. Oh, yeah, that's aluminum. Okay, so we got to make some titanium. Oh, what should we make? I think it went in... Did it go in 3s? Let's try this. If these take like 8 years... I don't know, I'll kind of gauge... Yeah, these do take a little bit. Not too bad. Alright, so... What else are we going to need for this bad boy? I think that's just like a little funnel. Oh, this requires power. So does that mean I need to get the... Can I get this up already? Composites, carbon fiber. Where do I make the composite paste? I make that in here. Material processor. Yeah, if I make that in here... Electronic steel screw. But this requires power. Does that mean I have to, like, go into... or I could go into here. Efficient biofuel-driven electric generator. Maybe we want a generator so that way... I feel like I can put it inside... And I can just, like, plug it up to places. Is this a big one? An efficient, if basic, biofuel-driven electric generator. This is a portable one, though. Maybe... Should we do, like, a quick little portable one? I don't know the difference between, like, what they are going to make us, though. As far as, like, how much power we get. I kind of want to do this little baby portable one. And see if it gives us enough. Because we're going to need to power this up to make this, to make our stuff. This requires 1,500. And I guess we have points. I kind of want to... Let's try this one. So this is going to be made at the fabricator. All right, so new plan. Now we got to make this. So we can make this. So we can make this, which will give us power, and then we can put that up. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's just go down to this, because I know we're going to want that too. All right. Biofuel generator, check. I don't know what's the... One thing, I know I've seen it in, like, comments, is letting us click on stuff and, like, having the required crafting stuff kind of pop up on the screen would be tremendous. Steel screw. Gotta bring some steel ingots over. Where did I put all those screws? I had a bunch of screws. Thought I put them in here. Did I not? Oh, yeah, they're in here. Okay. Let me grab... I know we got some steel that I made ahead of time. Alright. Now a lot of stuff is just finding where the crap I put everything. What am I missing? Oh, just a couple pieces of glass, which I do have somewhere. There it is. Let me sort that. I'll bring 4 over. Okay. Give me a generator. I know we could have done the wind turbine, but I feel like this might actually be a good idea. Then I'll have a little, like, portable generator. Okay, so... Yeah! I don't know. Let's just put it over here for now. Maybe we'll temporarily put up... Actually, where are we going to put that material processor? I mean, it's eventually going to go upstairs, so I don't know how heavy this, or I don't know where I'm going to put all this crap. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm just going to put it there for now. Okay, press to interact. So how much juice is this giving me? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. Okay, so now we are making. Come on, go to tier 4 for me. Okay, so I need 60 electronics. I feel like I'm gonna do a cut, and when I come back, we're gonna have. That's gonna take me a couple minutes to get all those electronics and whatnot. So give me a second. We're gonna get this this material. Oh crap! Didn't mean to do that. We're gonna get this material processor up. Well, or at least I'm gonna have the stuff to make it, and then we'll put it up somewhere and see if we can get some of these other things made that we need for the panels and whatnot. Okay. I finally have enough stuff for this. I got a feeling the next little bit's going to be a series of cuts as I make the 8 million things required for these. But we do have material processor. Very nice. So that was expensive. All right, so we got the little Jenny set up. Now let's just say I put this like here. Okay. You require power, so place wire. Oh, I was playing around with this a little bit. So here's the thing. I know console's behind the PC one, but when I place the wire, is there an option to have like straight wires? So what I mean by that is I don't see, and I've tried playing with all the buttons, but like if I put one there and see how it curves. So even though if I like try to put one here, it like curves the wire, which is uber annoying. And you can't like just take the wire out. As far as I can tell, it takes the whole thing. So I don't know. I hope that's like an update too, because the wiring's not gonna look as neat. But whatever. We'll kind of figure it out. All right. So I put some fuel in here, and you are idle. So maybe it's gonna have enough juice. So here we need to make. Let's see. What's this one take? Platinum? No, I'm probably not going to use platinum. Gold? Yeah, that's a little easier. So, iron, silica, resin, gold ore. I can actually make quite a bit of that. I'm going to probably grab 50. Let's grab that. A hundo. What was it? Gold? We don't have a ton of gold, but you can always get more pretty easily. Let's put those in there. God dang it. You want some of this? Want some of this? Oh, I thought I had my shield up. Calm down, buddy. Yeah, there we go. You want some of this? Check that. Little Viking action with the Warhammer. Ah, what's up? God, this place. Every time you look around the corner, someone's trying to kill you. Alright, now I completely lost my train of thought. We gotta get this guy out of here, though, or he'll attract 8 other bears and wolves and... Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me just go and put that there. Okay, good enough. Alright, so... Where was I? Resin. Okay, which I just made a bunch of that. So let's do 50 there. Let's sort that crap. Now, put that in there. That is going to make us 50 of those bad boys. 2.5 minutes. Required 1,500. How much do you make? Oh, there we go. 2,000, yeah! It's a working. Fuel consumption. This lasts for almost 4 hours on one thing of fuel. Oh, totally worth it. Almost, almost just want to run the whole base on these. Just have like, it'd be like satisfactory. Just have like a whole thing of fuel generators out there. Nah, we want this. We want the solar power. Oh, hold on, my oxygen. Oxygen's running low. Oh, I got a cut actually too. Hold on. Deep wound. Good thing we got this medical kit. Do that. Okay. We're not dying anymore. That makes sense. Yeah, that bear got me pretty good when I thought I had my shield out, and I didn't. It's always good. All right, put that in there. We'll probably update that. There's so many upgrades. Obviously, we got 34 blueprint points. I have 4 solo points too, which I've been kind of holding off. Because... Oh, you know what else I should show? Real quick, before I forget. The signs that I put up, I know I mentioned that a long time ago, but they're the tier 2 signs. Small wood signs right there. Let's see. Yeah, if we go into there, I mean, I got like 19 points here. And I will say one thing. This has been amazing. Going in and mining is so fast now, and if I have time, I'll show it. But like 5 hits, and I can get a like iron node. Usually, unless it's like a bigger one. But yeah, I don't know. Like we could go into, I don't know. Are we gonna use firearms? I feel like we should, but I feel like just using bows would be sweet too. Do you have like a movement speed buff with firearms? Yeah, so like crafted cost and all that. If we were gonna do firearms, we could just do like pistols out here. That'd be sick. Movement speed with firearms, rifles. Like I feel like rifles would be the way to go, right? Durability instead of breaking, accuracy. But like the bow stuff seems sweet. Immobilize. Lock on. I think the lock on's kind of crappy though, isn't it? Projectile damage, crit damage, an additional bolt, more crit damage. So I feel like if you spec into bows, I feel like you could really get a lot of good stuff with the bows. You know, maybe we should spec into bows and then like movement speed, bows, crossbows, stamina, reload speed. Like maybe we should spec into bows so we have some extra damage, and then like we'll probably respec sometime down the road, and then switch over to firearms. The other thing is I really like specking into stuff that's not combat related. Like I kind of want to do some of the fishing stuff, but I don't know. I mean, we're already getting like a lot of fish. Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like weapons would kind of be the next thing, because then I have like points here to where I could add. Because I don't know where else I want to go. Like I mean, I feel like this one's okay, but we do get a lot of stuff already from butchering animals. So I mean, maybe like health is the way to go, but you know, we could. I don't know. I don't know. Like we're in the easy zone, so it hasn't really been too big of an issue yet. But let me know if there's a way or something you really want me to spec into, or something you think I'm missing out on. All right, how are we looking here? Okay, I talked for long enough. Good. Now, okay, so you will turn off. That's pretty nice. I like that. Wonder what the big one gives you. I'm guessing the big one gives you quite a bit then. So we'll do. No, just kidding. Where do we make the composite? Oh, crap. Crap. Let's see. I'm guessing. Foundry, power battery for crafting various higher quality weapons and tools. Do I need to put... Where is it? Composite paste. I'm guessing... Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, God. Dang. Ah, man. I'm guessing we got to put that in... is it this one? Basic and advanced materials. Yeah, I'm guessing it's this. Dang it! Oh, and this requires 2,500. Son of a. Which means I don't have enough juice. I'm gonna have to have like 2 generators going. But I don't even know if that'll work. Well, yeah, I can probably pair them up. Oh, man. This is 60 electronics and 80 concrete. No. This video's going to be going up late. All right, well, I'm guessing that's the reason, right? We can't make them in here, so we've got to do a big furnace. Son of a... Which also... No, that is the one we need. Okay. Oh, buddy. Buddy. Electric furnace. Yep. Well, I feel like it won't be the end of the world. I think I can make all this stuff, but it's just going to take a minute. So let's get going on that, shall we? All right, real quick while that cement's taking the next 12 minutes to be made, I want to show everybody just how quick the mining stuff is. So I did find, just recently, I was actually looking for oxide over here. I found this tiny little cave. Oh, I'm probably going to kill these stupid worms again. Come on, buddy. Want some of this? No? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, I mean, watch this. Look at how quick that is. That is insane. Now, obviously, some of the other stuff, like the exotics, take a little bit longer, but like barely any. So clearing out like these caves is uber quick. So that was very helpful. I've gotten so many levels just by destroying. And look at like how much XP I'm getting for that. And I don't even have my bonus food on. I have like meat food on right now. I'm on the carnivore diet. But anyways, I just wanted to show everybody, you know, kind of the speed at which we can do some cave mining. So it helps out a lot when especially right now when we need 8 million materials. Oh, I am just flying through my materials. I mean, we're gonna get as far as we can, and I'd probably call the episode there. But I mean, we're making progress, right? Man, the thumbnail might be electricity progress because it takes so much. Holy crap! I knew it took a lot, but I mean, whew. All right. Well, we've got the electric furnace. If this is the wrong thing that I'm making, I'm gonna cry. Not really, but it'll be close. Okay, so now. And I'm just going to put this, like, here. I kind of want to put it here. Maybe I'll put it here for now. And then we can have... Oh, buddy. Let me see if this isn't the right thing. There it is. Whew, composites. Here we come. Okay, and so I set up 2 of these. Yes. It's connected to there already. But now I want to... So you can kind of see the connections, and this is why I really hope they bring that straight wire thing to console, and maybe they already did. So again, let me know if there's a button I'm just missing or not seeing. But I don't know. This might be a thing that I actually look up because I really want that to that to be straight. I mean, these are kind of temporary anyways, but. There we go. Idle, optional. Yeah, we don't have any water stuff yet. That's fine. All right, so turn you on. Turn you on. Put use in there. Yes. Okay, so combine, and I figured it would. Combining the 2,000 and the 2,000 on the network, and actually we can open the network and look. Yeah, so we're getting 4,000 total. We're using 2,500. Right. Total, what we're using, kind of gives you a nice little graph down here, which is pretty sweet. You can set priority demands somehow. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can kind of click on that if you want that. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, these don't take super long, so that's nice. I don't even remember what we're making them for. Okay, so let's see. Was it probably the solar panels? We need composites. More electronics. Holy crap. I don't know how much electronics I have. Let's get some gold and copper going. I have 9 left. We for sure need gold and copper nodes. I mean, we need a lot, but I'm running through stuff at a pretty high rate here. I think between episodes I might have to go caving. We'll bring Trace and we'll have to hit up a few more mines just to be able to probably get us the rest of what we need for the electricity needs. But you know, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. Do we make the solar panels in here? Solar. Yes. All right, so I need 60 glass. I need some more carbon paste. Okay, some aluminum ingots. I think we got a couple left. Actually, I think I made some more too. Yeah, I did. All right, let me just grab. Let me grab 20 of them. I know we have some good nodes around us. I haven't found iron yet or copper, which makes me a little uneasy. All right, crap, wrong thing. All right, here we go. So I can make 18. Oh, epoxy, huh? Interesting. Yeah, well... All right, and then I'm just gonna put the rest of those in there. All right. Okay, paste is being made. How are these looking? I don't want to suck up too much juice. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. These last a while, which is pretty sick. Kind of like that. Okay. Nope. How are we looking here? And what else did we need? Let's grab some of these other things that we got. 60 glass. We've got some glass pre-made. And put that in there. What is that noise? Oh, that's my thing being done. Some of the game's noises are weird, man. All right, carbon face, and composites. Okay, let's get those going. Put that in there, and that in there. How am I doing here? I got crap all over the place. Yep, let me grab some of the copper. We'll get that going. And we need some of the gold wiring, I believe, yet, too. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got a little gold wiring, but I don't have enough for what we're going to need. Okay. Alright, composites. Almost done. I feel like there's... Let's look quick. I think there's, like, composite armor. It's probably disgusting. I would assume, like, endgame-ish. Oh! So basically what we're wearing times, like, a couple. Holy God, though. 24 composites for that? Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Alright, right now we are good, though. Let's turn our little power thingies off. And, alright, we're going to need some gold. Let's put those in there. Where is the solar panel? Maybe I can just go to it. It's so hard to find stuff on here now that there's like 8 million things. There we go. Oh, not too bad. So we're pretty close. So now we just need the carbon fiber and some more electronics. Oh, there we go. All right, this should be pretty good. And then we'll get that paste being made, and we should be solid. I don't even think we're gonna need a cut here. Let me get there. Nope, I don't know what I'm doing. So one of the things is, like, I can scroll. If you're wondering why I do that the way I'm doing it. So when I scroll, even if I scroll all the way down, I don't have connection, like, with my wheel. So let's say, like, here, I'll show again. So I'm here, right? I can scroll down quickly. Well, there we go. I can scroll down quickly, but then if I push down, like, it still kind of goes up high. It's a little quicker, I guess, but I don't know. If you're just wondering why I kind of like go straight down, that's why. It's one of those controller things. I'm just thinking the PC people are like, why does he keep doing that? Why is he doing it so slow? But It's kind of like all the controller like hotkeys because it's ported over, you know, from PC, and obviously you guys can do a million different things that we can't with, you know, with our controllers. So, anyways, if you're wondering, I just figured I'd throw that out there. I should have got the gold first and then told the story. Do the crafting, then tell the story. Yeah. All right. Okay, so the gold is going. And then electronics. I need carbon paste. Are you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, carbon paste is working. So that should just be a couple seconds. So let's get our electronics going here. 13 more. Ah, oh, crap. How many did I need? Why am I short? Am I really short on wire yet? How many did I need? I need 30 electronics. That sucks. Alright, I need 8 more electronics. Yeah, man, copper. It's the copper. Go through copper so crazy fast. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Let's see. Everyone can stay aboard with my struggles of what actually happens behind the scenes here. A lot of the stuff I generally cut out, but like, we're gonna leave it because I feel like I'm not gonna get as far as I was hoping, anyways. So why not show these last little bits? If we can get that dang solar panel up, I feel like this is gonna be electricity part 1 of 2. Because holy crap, I hate you. What is it? The copper still? Yeah. That sucks. All right. There's like raptors out there. Yep, here he comes. All right. So what are we grabbing here? We need this, and we need this. And then I'm gonna let that copper go for a second. I think that's the last thing we need. We need 4 more electronics. Come on, baby. Give me that. Oh, make it even. Yep. Come on. Ah, see? See how I kind of naturally do it sometimes. I scrolled there, but then when I click down, it still went up to the top on me. If you do it like at a normal speed, once you kind of played the game for a little bit, that's like what it does. All right. Come on. Ah. I hate you so much. I'm gonna take that gold right away too, because I accidentally took it. And this, come on. I got a good feeling about it. Come on. Woo! All right. Holy crap, we did it. Those are so expensive. All right. It's gonna feel good though. The other thing we need is that. Oh my God! You calm down. What are you running at, little buddy here? Give me that headshot. What? That's pretty good damage. Yeah. Stop breaking my house. Oh, he's breaking it. He's busting it up. Stop it. God dang it. Stupid bear. I don't have time for this. Yeah, we got this stuff. Otherwise, there'll be 3 more bears. Grab that. Need for that epoxy. Okay. Everybody done? Jesus. Guys! Solar panel. How big are these things? Deploy? Did I freaking grab it? God dang it. Come on! Alright. Gimme. Yep, there it is. Maybe I meant, I mean, obviously I meant to grab it. Did I see the bear first? I was gonna get, I don't know. I probably just forgot. Okay, solar panel numero uno. Oh, these aren't very big. Nice. So we want them facing this way. So I'm gonna just fall off here. I guess I'm just gonna stand like right here. Maybe we'll put it there. 6,000 power. Okay, before we end, this is definitely gonna be this. This will be a two-parter. So we got the solar panel up. Next episode, we're definitely gonna get like the battery going and whatnot. Let me see how expensive that is. Also, I don't know if I make it here or not. Yeah, I do. So really, this isn't too bad. I just need the titanium. Okay. How much time do I have? Not enough. Well, I mean, obviously we can extend the episodes, but I like to kind of keep it consistent. Maybe we'll leave on a bit of a cliffhanger here. So we've got the solar panel up. Next episode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect our wire, and I want it to go. I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put horizontal beams, because I'm wondering if I put it there. Let's say I put it there. I'm gonna take these down, but can I put it on the side here? Let me see. I'm probably gonna put up some scaffolding, but yeah, look at that. So I might run it down like one of the sides and then into the house. You know, like we'll see. Do those go away? That should go away. Let me see. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I take that one away, oh, they'll stay. That might be. Is that going to be a cheating way to get the wire straight? I don't know. We'll play around with it. But anyway, so we'll get a battery up next episode. Maybe another solar panel. I'll probably do some cave-in. I think I'm gonna put like, yeah, I kind of like that. I'm gonna put those all the way around the solar gig. We'll probably put a wall in the back so that we can extend out to some of the drills. One more thing to look at before we go. So we're gonna get the battery up next, and then deep mining drill electric. So these take 2,000. Aluminum, electronics, steel, titanium. So really titanium's going to be a big one for these. So maybe we'll put our first one on titanium. I don't know, because it's kind of hard to get from the caves. Because I can go caving and get a lot of the other crap. It just takes me a time, but I'll hang out tonight with Brick and do some caving. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do the first one on titanium. But so we'll get a battery up, and then we'll do this. We'll get a drill going. And I think that'll be solid. Oh man, lots to do. It's gonna be a fun time. All right, well, electricity part 1 complete. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything I'm missing, do let me know. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how far we got today. It took a buttload of materials, but you know, we're making progress. We're making progress. So come on back for part 2 of the solar farm. In the meantime, oh man, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Oh man, every light goes out. Otherwise, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.